Hello, fellow beer travelers. Drink smarter, not harder. Howdy, howdy, all you beer lovers, and welcome to Craft Beer in Michigan Brewery Spotlight. Today, I'm at Middlecoast Brewing Company on State Street in Traverse City, Michigan, and we're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. And we've got their Dinkle Pour Dunkin'. It's a dry Irish stout, and we're talking St. Patrick's Day. Middle Coast Brewing Company this year in 2026 is hosting Traverse City's Ancient Order of Hibernians, and we're having our parade start up here and end here. And they brewed this beautiful dry Irish stout for the St. Patrick's Day season, and it's now available on tap for you to enjoy. So, one of the things about the St. Patrick's Day, if you make it over to Middle Coast on the 14th, you'll get an opportunity to find out who the Grand Marshal is, the Lord Mayor, the Irish Queen, Hibernian of the Year, and then walk in the parade. And then after the parade, the festivities will continue. The party is here, and the world famous Song of the Lakes will play around 2:30 up on the stage. So there'll be a lot of Irish singing going on, and a great opportunity to show your Irish pride. So, as part of the review, obviously, we're going to do this Irish stout. Now, I said in the beginning, drink smarter, not harder. And St. Patrick's Day is known for people drinking a little too much. All right. So, what I'd like to have you think about is pick a really good beer. It doesn't have to be a stout, something that you like, preferably a craft beer. And maybe you have one, two, but it's not about how many you drink. It's about the quality of the beverage that you're having. So being out with your friends, enjoying, singing songs, having a great time, but I want you to be safe. So that's why, like here, I'm only having one. But I am a club member, so I do get a little larger of a mug being a club member. So if I'm going to have one, I might as well have a good one. So, all right, I'm going to turn this around so I can grab the handle right. So when we look at this stout, it's got a nice head on it, nice and creamy. She did the right thing for me. The beer tendress, she poured it, but then she let it sit for a couple minutes, and then she topped me off. So I've got a full mug of this stout for you and I to enjoy here today. So, all right. Let's get a mustache. I think that let's get a mustache. Let's take a nice sip of this. Let's find out what kind of stout Middle Coast has for you this year for St. Patrick's Day. It's a nice little start off sip. So stouts are roasty. The alcohol level on this one is only 4%. So it's really not super high in alcohol. And traditionally, stouts are not high in alcohol. They are actually on the lower end on the alcohol level. The flavor comes from the malts they use. They use a highly toasted malt. So it's going to have a burnt, which this has got a nice burnt flavor. Little hint of a coffee. Smooth in the aspect that, because the hops is not about in stout. It's part of the product, but it's not a hop beer at all. It's a nice body. So if you like a coffee with a little hint of chocolate, that's what I'm getting here today. So, all right, let's take another nice sip. Can't see through it. Nice and dark. Looks great. Looks great on the glass. Let's get the logo in there again. I'm a club member at Middlecoast Brewing Company. I've been here since the beginning when they opened up. And Middlecoast also is a distillery. They make their own vodkas, rums, gins. They actually have a tequila, which I've not tried. And probably later on down the road, I'll give that a try. They've got fantastic food. They do breakfast in the morning, and they feature waffles quite a bit. So they got a lot of different varieties of waffles. Lunch and dinner, they have more traditional. You can get a burger, different snacks, things of that sort. Recently, I just had a broccoli soup that was really, really good. So they've got a good menu. You can probably hear I'm in the middle of some 20 people. I got nobody behind me, but there's a nice little crowd here enjoying what Middle Coast Brewing Company has to offer. So again, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I want you to enjoy St. Patrick's Day, but it's not about how many beers you have. It's about having a really good quality beverage. So, Schlanchaba, and I hope to see you here on St. Patrick's Day. Cheers, everyone. If you're going to have a beer, please make sure you have a good one.